Shazam! Hey, Mama Lego. Let's take that off. And I showed these off a little bit last night. This is supposed to be the complete set of the Looney Tunes CMF. And I actually got something I'm trying out here where I'll have the figure rotate, so it should be good. Already pre-tested. For those that don't know, I got these from Jonathan M. Hudson. So what he does is he checks all the blinds for me. And then he gives me everything afterwards, ensuring I have a complete set. He would do them sealed if I wanted them that way, but I'd rather be guaranteed I get the whole thing. He hasn't failed me. I've probably gotten 15 sets this way from him. So, let's see. There's all the inserts. I'll lock the focus of the bottom screen here. Yeah, all the inserts are there. So effectively, I'm opening them up blind and new. They've been sitting like this for over a week. Trying to buy some parts from Jazz. What's the trying part? It's got lots of parts, right? So let's see what we got here. Jonathan's been doing this for a while. Repacking them. Absolutely love it. I need 8x16 tan plates. Mama Lego, make sure you post in Lego Club Canada in case Jazz doesn't hook you up. Someone in there. Wow, his writing's brutal. I probably should have moved that camera. Ooh. Hey, Mama. Purple or black first? What should we open? Brought to you by Rain. Purple. All right. So you chose the color I'm going to choose. Let's see. Do I have to ruin these? Or are they just zip-locked? No, I don't have to ruin them. Nice. You know, I used to always keep them. And I would think I would give them back to him. But I never did. I always kept them. And then I started just handing them off. Alright, so number 1. Okay, so purple envelope is empty. Just going to completely flatten it out. Maybe we'd be better off with a different view. Let's see. Bugs Bunny. Oh, and you know what? I should have one cup handy. Whoosh. That's okay. One cup handy for extra parts. Geez, is that in that camera view? Okay. So, and probably I think everyone's favorite right off the top. Hey, Benjamin. Makes the hands big. You know what? It does make the hands big. Oh, I see. You know what though? I thought having it the whatever's on deck spin might be nicer. No one wants to see zoom in on my hands. I mean, they're trimmed and they're okay, but because I know that's one thing that's weird. I've done that before. I put the camera here, face between my hands, and that's giant hands, right? And let's see, how clean are we gonna be? Let's see if I do that. Nice, very basic print, front and back. Lego still, oh, and on the feet, very nice. They still haven't learned that if you're going to put white, it's not bad on this gray, but if you're going to put white on a torso, they should either use a primer or, you know, pad print it twice. Hey Chantel, how you doing? Everyone check out Chantel Builds on YouTube. So I guess I'm going to have an extra green piece stem for a carrot. Okay, let's see how good I was at setting this up. I probably okay, that's probably not good. Can I? So that's probably smarter. I don't think I'm going to zoom out anymore. That gives a nice shot. So Chantel, I picked up just a complete set from Jonathan M. Hudson. Says Bugs Bunny. I'm going to see how good I am at remembering these characters, because honestly I haven't watched most of these guys in 30, 40 years. Brought to you by energy drinks you can't see. By the way, it tastes horrible. I wouldn't recommend it. It's like paint stripper. Alright, first one to say black or purple. That's the next one I'm going to pull. Black or purple, folks? Which one? First one to put it in the channel. Black. All right, I'm going to, let's do this one. Oh, Benji came up a little slow. Benji, you're on Facebook? You probably will enjoy it a little bit better on YouTube. I know I promote it on Facebook. Oh boy. So here's my first tough one. I want to say this is Petunia Pig. when I have it on deck. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, there's so much to this figure too. We got teapots, teacup, short bendy legs. Ooh, I'm really liking this one. Hard skirt as opposed to a material skirt. I don't know how I feel about that, but short bendy legs. Prints on side of legs, prints on the front of the legs. There's a lot to like about this. Now, of course, being a hard skirt, that means the torso really doesn't have the best clutch. But that's okay. And a really nice... Nice. There's the other cup. I gotta be careful. Really nice head mold. And the chin of the head comes down over the torso. Nice. Okay, I'm liking... I mean, I'm gonna like most of them. This is a nostalgic set for me. There's really very little I'm not gonna like about it. Put him off in the distance and we'll see how good I am about that placement. Actually, Chantel, I see live chat from 3 platforms. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, all amalgamated into one on my one screen, which is both, you know, handy and a curse. All right, first one with the color, black or purple. This is kind of the fastest finger contest. Fastest buzzer. Buzz in. He used to, Jonathan, black. Mama yelled out black. And so I will choose this one. He used to number them, but then at some point I got him to stop doing that. And I tell you something, his little baggies would be harder to feel than those foil ones. Having more space gives you more room to move the pieces around. But I tell you, I'm looking at the checklist sheet, and it looks like it would be a really easy set to fill out if you were just looking for specific characters. I tell you what I would like to see. We've had Disney. We've got Looney Tunes. I would love Hanna-Barbera. You know, Flintstones, Rocky and Bullwinkle, and all of those characters. I would love to have that universe of characters as a CMF. See, I gave up on the CMFs, but having the nostalgia set, this brought me back. Because I think my last previous one was the Nintendo. Actually, I've got them on the floor still in the bags. That's how bad I am. Hey, Corey. Yeah, I bought... I only buy complete sets, and usually from the same fellow, Jonathan M. Hudson, from the Canadian Facebook groups. He's a friend of mine. We've been friends for, wow, 4 or 5 years. I probably bought most of the last 15 series from him, short of, I think, the last one, because I kind of walked away from it because I don't get a lot of value from the minifigures, personally, but there we go. Sylvester. It's got the soft rubber tail pieces, which when I eventually store these, I try and carefully remove them, because I find if you leave the soft rubber tail on the figure, the potential for it bending and cracking is increased. Yeah, love Sylvester. I used to be that guy who would spend hours feeling out sets out with my local Walmarts. They were usually very good about putting out boxes, and I could get at them early. And I would take one or two boxes, and I'd take it over to Seasonal and sit in the chairs and stuff that are around, the barbecues and stuff, and literally feel them out, make my sets, 2 sets usually. And if someone came by, and they were wanting something, I'd feel out what they want and give them one. Used to love that. If anyone remembers when the astronaut was in one of the CMF sets, that was something that I took a lot of. I wanted lots of the astronaut figures. So again, you got, it looks like dual molded legs on Sylvester there. Side print. Ever so slight. Chantel, I wish I had room left on my walls to have a minifigure wall. But one of two things, if I put it on the wall, I want it behind glass, and I don't want to do that with a minifigure display. What I usually do is I'll show you photos later, I put them on a colored back, 32 by 32 plate, and use angled brackets and leave them on display. And I usually have about 6 sets at any one time on display. And then when I get bored of it, or there's too many, then I pull them off and swap them out. Oh, Corey, you already got the R2, eh? Mine's back ordered, but that's okay. I fully expected that. Like, I'm totally in the game mode when it comes to the launches now. I'll get it later. Get my gift with purchase first. Alright, someone call out purple or black. Fastest finger wins. Someone zooming up the street. But how's that for a good video image, eh? Chantel, our local Lego store, pre-COVID, they were actually pretty good. They would fill out the bags. So if you went in there, and this was usually after the first day or two of the figures coming out, because the first day or two you couldn't get near the boxes, Someone would already beat you to it. But once things had calmed down, when the employees were bored, they would fill out the bags. Ah, black. And I'll take that black. Chantel's lucky winner in this one. They would fill them out, and they would tell you. And they'd, put a little sticky note or something saying, yeah, this is that, like... I remember going back as far as the left shark figure, the nice little sand blue shark costume. You go into the York. Well, for you'd be familiar with the Yorkdale store here in Toronto, and they sometimes would do that for us. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, okay. I had a lot of high hopes for this character. Let's see. So is that everything in there? I'll have to check these again after. Road Runner. Oh, you got curbside 4R2, nice. If I hadn't ordered it, I probably would have tried the same, but I'll tell you the truth, I really don't want to go to the stores, even curbside. Just not in it. Not into it. Wow. Okay, we got another one of those soft rubbery tail builds. This one got, the tail didn't get warped, but it looks like the little rubber plate for the hip. But that's not a big deal now, is it? And since there's no actual print on Roadrunner, there's not really a front, is there? Alright. It's got those, I guess, is that the same arms a Big Bird had? What are these? I'm assuming this is to hold the red stuff there. There we go. Looking forward to the Birds of Paradise water too this time. So, okay, I saw that photo today. Because, I'm a big fan of the botanical flowers so far. Like, everything that's been released. I got everything except for the roses, and I'll get the roses. My wife, of course, built the bouquet, and she shows it off every day on her Zoom with her work colleagues. I can't put it on my desk again, and I can't get it behind glass because she keeps moving over to her station. And I'm worried about something falling off before I take pictures and video of it. But, the Birds of Paradise, we looked at it, me and my wife, and it's like, it's not bad and it's not horrible, but it doesn't suck me in. When I saw the promos of that bouquet, was it mid-December? I went apeshit for it. I loved it. I thought it was just the most beautiful arrangement I've seen Lego do. And a sign of things to come, for the mature themed stuff. But that Birds of Paradise one, I don't know. I gotta see it. Maybe I gotta see it up close, and that could be, or maybe that might be when I wait and see it on discount. I don't know. It's not sucking me in yet, though. Corey, I ordered it online midnight, 7 email saying it was back ordered, did curbside pickup, phoned, canceled my online order, and they gave me yeah, okay, I heard about you getting the double VIP points, so it's sweet. Cha-ching. That's the way to do it. Remember me crying foul about not getting the gift with purchase with the Mos Eisley, right? And I cried foul, this and that. And after the 2.5 hours, they gave me over $200 in points. And I used half of that to buy the promo from Jazz. So, yeah, if you're tough on the phone, don't have to be rude, but if you're tough on the phone, you can definitely do well for yourself because of the back order. Yeah. I am expecting Lego to start changing a lot of their policies, though. And we're seeing that. We're seeing people getting banned. We're seeing people being a little bit more cautious about asking for fixes to their problems, their legit problems. Well, I'm not liking the way that feather goes in his head. Oh, there we go. Meep, meep. So I'm going to put the extra red dot in there. You know what? I put his tail in upside down, didn't I? Sure I did. I'm sitting there going, there's no way he could stand with his tail going so far down. There's only 5 pieces for the minifigure, and I screwed up. Here. Holy moly, you people. Tara, do me a favor, close the doors. Sorry. I can't hear myself and I got headphones on. Don't like the Roadrunner. I mean, is it just me or should there be a print on that figure? You know, for the breast on it, a difference in color? I don't know. Feels kind of weak. We need a color, purple or black. First one wins. Oh, look at that. I didn't even put the Roadrunner on all the way. Yeah, I mean, 4 I've opened, and actually the Roadrunner, which is one I had the highest hopes for, is probably my least favorite. We got purple, and then I'll choose. Okay, here I'll throw it to you guys. 1 through 5. Call out 1 through 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The nice thing about these bags, you got automatic UV protection. So, not that that's a big problem for most people who might put minifigures away, because that's what they're great for. They're great for minifigures. You can mark them up. And you can write straight on these without any fear of Sharpie going through and damaging your figures underneath. I've actually gone through some of the typical little Dollarama type. You guys know what they are. Where do I have some handy? It's been a while since I pulled any of those out. And of course, now that I want to, I can't. Actually, those are the larger ones. Huh. I gotta look where they are. I got 10 packs of those minifig ones. Why can I not see them there? So that was number 5. Purple. Okay, so here's one where I'm at a loss. I'm assuming that's supposed to be like a ball piece. The female rabbit. By the way, nice print on the legs. Dual mold. And of course another impressive head sculpt with just dead on perfect printing. I don't know if anyone's got any misprints on these. I know some people would be very disappointed. I'd be curious to see a bad one. Here, and I'm going to put the ball in the hand. Number 4. There's number 5. Lola. Well, you know what? Since I don't know, I'm going to trust you on that. But that's a great looking figure. All right. First the color, black or purple, and then a number. Space Jam 2 coming this summer. I'm not excited for it. I remember the first one. It was not great. I want to put that up. Okay, the first one come up. Purple 3. Well, 1, 2, 3. So here we can do that now. Oh, was she very bosom? her character. I'll tell you the truth, I draw a blank on her. But I mean, most of my memories of Bugs was him messing around with Elmer Fudd, him messing around with even, I want to say Foghorn. Ooh. Let's see what we got here. Okay, empty. This is the Martian. Got a little, looks like skirt kind of piece. Looks like they got the blaster pretty good. Short, bendy legs, so that's nice. I guess they're consistent with this series. Marvin the Martian. Oh my God, this is there no details printed other than the sides and the front of his bendy legs? Wow. Simple black head, very tall eyes. With the eyes printed slightly over the top seam, which isn't a big deal. You're going to cover that. That's a sin that gets covered, so that's okay, I guess. Oh, I didn't put his little skirt on. Ooh. Oh, clutch is amazing there. So I could see this skirt is going to be something that's going to be very hard to find used later in good condition. Only because since it flares out, you're not instructed to bend it down or anything. When people do have it bent and sitting flat, it's not going to look as nice because it's not meant to look skirtish, right? That's not too bad. To store it, I will take it off, make sure it's flat, maybe even iron it. There we go. And it does look like a little tutu. Oh my goodness, Martian looks so cool. Nope, hang on. And I like the character, but it's kind of... Helmet's great. Definitely some characters missing. Alright, so we need a color, purple or black, and numbers 1 through 3. I'm looking at that figure now. It's like, just feels like there should be more. I know they're very simple cartoon designs, but black 1. So this is number 7. Come on out. Ha ha ha. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Yep, I can tell I'm going to like this. Tiny little tail. I'm not sure if that should go up or down. I'm sure one of these instructions, no, maybe not. I'm going to say up, just by the shape of all that. No, actually, yeah, I'm doing this wrong. Again. That looks right. You guys can tell me when you see it spinning if it looks wrong. Oh, I was about to say it looks messed up, but no, actually, that's the tiniest. Wow, that is weak. The tiniest print on his chest. Dual molded legs. Boy, I tell you, they put all the effort in on the molds for the head and nothing else. Rabbit season. Oh, that's cool. Rabbit season. Duck season. Fire. When I make my own videos, I usually don't put the figures on their little stands, so let's see. There you go. So that's what I did with the tail. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Alright, there's only 5 left. 2 colors. So, black 1 to 2 or purple 1 through 3. The duck bill on him is amazing. That is a great mold. Purple 3. Bingo! Why? Oh, okay. I'm sitting here going, duh. It's Tweety Bird. Now, no bendy legs. Very, oh my god, the print on the front and the back is so minimal. Ooh. So we got an extra piece there we can put away. Make his big Tweety Bird hammer. I don't know about Tweety Bird. I almost feel like Tweety Bird should not have been done as a full-size minifig. I know it's got short legs, but you know what I mean. By the power of Thor, I smite thee. There we go. Wow, and this huge hammer. This thing is ridiculous. Giant hands. Not my favorite. That is not my favorite. I think that one's on the bottom of the list with Roadrunner. Alright, so we're even Steven. 2 purple, 2 black. What am I pulling next? Ah, this is really not good. Lilikoi, Lychee. Not that I'm a fan of Lychee, but whatever this one. Ugh. Rain. 3 for $7. Oof. Still not cheap enough. Black 2. Always bet on black. Oops. It's okay. Same one. Same one. Now, I'm hoping this is as good as my expectation, because this is probably one of my all-time favorite characters. Taz. Now, that's really, let's see. Nice disc. I got a locked focus on the figure cam. Ooh, nice molded head. Very well done. Let's see, tail should be upwards. Bendy legs. No print. Crazy looking molded head. That's kind of neat. You also get that base plate. Oh, is that supposed to be? Oh, look at that. Kind of like a spinny piece. Nice. That's cool. I will show that. Good luck getting them to bounce, though. Never happening. Pie in one hand. Drumstick in the other. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. So. There. There's just no way I could spin him. It's a neat gimmick, but it won't work when he's all loaded up. You get that on the bottom. I applaud the effort. Alright. 3 left. Forget the color. 1, 2, 3. Take it easy, Corey. Yeah, now you're making me hungry. One black. Oh ho ho, very nice. I'm glad they included this figure. I used to love watching his cartoons, but it's impossible to find his cartoons unedited. You need to have some classic sources, because modern sources are heavily edited. Oh, Mama, you're lining yourself up for my daughter's friend sets? Oh, I just realized how my headshot looks with my arm shot. That's kind of weird. Yeah, she's not into building them much anymore. I don't think she's interested in giving them up. Half of them are 100% complete. The other half are missing 2 pieces each, at most. Some are missing 1 piece. I got a file box with all the ones that are short. They're all been bagged and sorted and checklists, and I know exactly which pieces. Excuse me. Wow, I should have muted. Oh, look at all the literally cheese slopes. How about that, folks? That's so cool. Not bendy legs, though. And are they dual molded? Yeah, they're dual molded. Square edge, though. Let's see, we'll put the tail in there. Oh, the tail's upside down on that one. Okay. Nice simple print. Speedy Gonzalez. Very, very nice. Got a piece of cheese there. Let me put some cheese. I'll put some there, and put some there, and put the other one away in the extras. Oh, that's nice. So, Taz is great. Oh, the spinning disc gimmick is kind of weak. Did you spray that right on the screen?
No, spraying on here, and it's only water. That's it. On here, and just very little, so I can clean up the spit marks.
Okay, you gotta be careful because water's different than the screen alcohol.
Yeah, I'm putting it on here, and I'm just wiping it lightly.
Okay, because I do have.
Did you want me to use that instead?
And I got this. I mean, if it's clean now, it's clean, but I got.
Okay.
I just haven't cracked that open because once you break the seal, it starts evaporating. Oh, you're killing my camera, you.
Sorry.
Freaking earthquake here, like in Mexico. Speedy Gonzalez is going like this. All right, so we got 2 left. Number 1 or number 2? $10 calories and 100% of the gas. No fat, too much sodium, lots of potassium, 3 grams of carbs, which isn't a lot for this. All the niacin you could ever want. B6, B12. This is why you feel so good after drinking it. Number 1. I love that cheese slope. That's so funny. Fully printed cheese slope. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Makes sense. One more left. So this is Porky Pig. They still, they never learn. When printing a light color on a dark color. So his pinkish color, that's supposed to extend up into the torso. They color print it. And of course it doesn't match. I mean, we've been complaining about this for what, 5, 10 years now? They still haven't figured this out. Because now instead of it just being his body naturally, because he just basically, he's wearing, it's a pig wearing a bow tie, right? It's not meant to be a shirt. His head sculpt's beautiful though. Nice print on the head. And see, it looks like they do a good job printing white eyes on that, but of course that's a light color. So the actual instruction for his signage. Nice print, that's all folks. Into there. Ah, okay. There we go. BBBB, that's all, folks. Bendy legs, yeah. Bendy legs with print on the toes. So, come on, Speedy. Ooh, look at that. It is so forward heavy, depending on where you put that hammer. Tweety wants to fall down. And let's... Nice looking figure, but you can see the print on the blue. You know, if they did a white primer pad print first and then do the pink for the upper torso. Or better yet, use the same pink and print blue. I mean, wouldn't that be better? But then the way Lego does torso printing, the shoulders and the sides would be wrong, so you can't win, right? All right, we got one of one. Who's going to call it? It's been fun. I like doing this. Kind of feel better than some of the other YouTubers who didn't have it predetermined that they guarantee one. Nice. Wouldn't it be funny if I did have a duplicate? Because that was like, not that that was the only trip we made, but that was a 300K round trip. But it was still cheaper on gas to do 300K in my very efficient RAV4 than it was to ship. And plus it was a beautiful road trip, you know, well worth it. Wile E. Coyote. Super genius. So, did you guys like it better when Wile E. Coyote didn't speak or when he did speak? Because I know that was a very scarring time for some people. Talking Wile E. versus quiet, scheming Wile E. Ooh, lots of stuff here. It's an interesting little micro build. God, so much plastic. This is what I hate about this hobby. I'm not a big environmentalist, but geez, I don't like so much I'm in the wrong hobby, ABS plastic toys. And I was about to say I don't like a lot of plastic. Everything around me is plastic and paper. This hobby is so bad. You know, me and the wife, we were just so happy to get out of the house yesterday. It was great. Ooh, tail. Gotta get that tail in. Rubberized tail piece. This has probably been the biggest series for tail pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bugs Bunny didn't have a tail piece? Isn't that funny? Not a little cottontail, not anything. I just noticed that. No tail on Bugs Bunny. And there was even an episode where they focused on his tail, right? Oh, I love this head sculpt for Wile E. Now I want to get some of the Minecraft bricks with the dynamite boxes and stuff, TNT. Of course, it would be better if it said Acme, right? Okay, so what's this build? It's an anvil? Some sort of anvil. So we've got a headlamp or traverse brick, 1 gray cheese slope, 1x1 plate, and that little circle, I don't know what you want to call it, but some sort of anvil. Kind of a weak build. Cool, I have 3 extra little bits, but They don't show him holding it or anything, so I'm just gonna put it beside him. Nice print on the chest. I'm not complaining that the color is probably a little off. Seems like it always is with Lego. Okay, Porky. Let's get more of him in shot. He's just so big. Ooh. But if I do that, then I don't have any controls. That's the best I can do then. Without totally screwing up my camera. An Acme box. Yeah, you're right. I need to see if I can find someone who's can print that. Actually, I know someone who could probably print that because I just ordered parts for the shuttle, which actually you can't see anymore because I moved the boxes around today just to put some different stuff on display. But the shuttle, I wanted the Canada arm and other stuff to represent Canada like it should, so I ordered some printed parts. That is a really, I do like Wile E. what if we do... I don't really need that view now, do I? I do like that figure though. That's a really nice headpiece. Maybe I'll just use a laser printer and print some stickers to up some Acme stuff. But yeah, that's a really nice head sculpt. Probably not good for the motor for me to do that. Out of order, but that's okay, right? Come on, you. Move up. Excuse me. Hey, Brad. Brad's hanging out on Facebook. Doing pretty good. Yeah, you missed it last night. You would have loved watching Jason and Jason show off some of his sets. Did pretty good. I'm happy with the stream, how it went. This guy's definitely up there as one of my favorites. Very weak, simple print on that torso, though. Martian Manhunter. Oh, it's all good, Brad. Underwhelmed. Disappointed, I would say, with, say, 3 out of 12. I mean, I'm still bothered that Lego has not figured out how to print, you know, light colors on darker elements. This is a good example. You know, of course, the blue element's great, but the upper torso's a mess. This is a really nice figure overall. And this one is sadly, well, one of my favorite characters. Oops. I mean, it's a nice headpiece, but it's like, why couldn't they give us different legs? Or even, you know, for the ghost figure, where they have that kind of wispy bottom torso. I mean, wouldn't that be cool for something that's supposed to be running crazy fast? I mean, such a miss. Yeah, here, I still got... Okay, that just is in the wrong spot. Liking that. That is probably one I got just about 0 complaints with, other than, you know, the white print on the torso. If they would have done a base print first before applying the white. Yeah, I'm really liking that. And no print on the back. Petunia pig, no real complaints. Sylvester, sorry, what did I say? Really like that figure. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's what they did with. Watch me screw this up. I don't want to, but I'm afraid I'm going to. I probably shouldn't have messed with that at all. But they printed the tail. Why? They could have given us the same little tail. In white that they put on Daffy, maybe? I don't know. And you think the black print on black printing is too dark on Bug's face? Yeah. I guess it could have been thinner and more subtle. I'm happy with I mean, I expect exaggeration, so I mean, that's not something I'm too picky on. But now as the tail comes back around, I'm sitting there like, oh my god! I mean, so many other things they did well, and then that. You know, we'll never be happy with everything. I mean, I think overall the series is a win, but that's a nostalgic point of view for me because you know I do love this stuff. I mean, I swore off the CMFs at Christmas. I had canceled whatever the series or two series was that I'm supposed to get January 1st, and it's like, no, I'm done with the CMFs because you don't build them. There's no building. It's not Lego. It's just a figure. But yeah, Looney Tunes. That's my childhood there. Now, I tell you, I really want, after grabbing these, I really want Hanna-Barbera series. I mean, I know I got the Flintstones behind me here. I mean, I want Jetsons, I want Flintstones, I want, it's a Rocky and Bullwinkle, I want Natasha, I want all that stuff. I don't see any limit to, you know, what they could do. Give us a new Scooby-Doo line. Hey, even if it's not builds, give us the figures. Again. Boy, wouldn't that piss off everyone who's got was it Thelma and Louise? Not Thelma and Louise. Thelma figures? Thelma and Louise wouldn't that be something if Lego made a Thelma and Louise set? The car that goes off left and you get the two lady figures. UCS. If it looked good, I'd buy it. Plus, that's a great movie. Yeah, I tell you, there's definitely some potential for Sesame Street. I want someone to build a nice Mr. Snuffleupagus. I'm not sure how good you could do in a scale that would come close and match the scale for, say, Big Bird. My wife built the Sesame Street set. I didn't get to build that one. The only way I'm going to get to build is if I rip hers apart. Yeah, I'm not too critical of that bugs, but that tail, that bothers me watching that tail go around. I think this one actually disappoints me the most. Yeah, you know, they did Dino. Dino was a print, right? In that Flintstone set. Which, you know, that was pretty weak. How could they go through all the development and not sit there and go, we should do a Dino? You know, so I get it, molds are expensive, but it's like, come on. And then shape it accordingly so it could be used for other stuff, you know. I'm trying to decide what's my favorite. I got a feeling that one might be my favorite. I must be getting old because I don't remember a red nose. If I was drawing, I tell you, I am getting old because I don't remember if it's supposed to have a red nose. So, you know, Speedy's pretty good. I think my top two, I mean, this guy here. I really like that head sculpt. And I'm happy that all the prints look like they're dead on and not messed up. Mama says he did have a red nose. All right. Well, I don't know what more I can do or say about these figures. They're definitely polarizing. I know like every series is. And, I mean, we're always going to cry and whine and bitch about them. But, this one, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Because he is one of my all-time favorite characters. But I tell you what I want now. I do want another series. You take it easy, Brad. Yeah, I gotta find some food too. Everyone's running off for dinner, and I'm hungry. The energy drinks aren't doing it for me. He's not my favorite, although he's one of my favorite characters. He's not one of my favorite figures here. And I like putting him here on the screen because it's seeing them up there. I think this is the last one I'll play with. You take it easy, Brad. I tell you, rabbit season. You know, why couldn't they give us a duck season sign too? You know? I mean, the Daffy's almost a perfect figure. Almost a perfect figure. Oh, and here's something. If you're going to do Daffy Duck, why wouldn't you put the flippers on him? You know? Make them orange to match the dual mold. But why wouldn't you put a pair of flippers on him? No? I mean, because he always had, you know, ducky feet, webbed feet. I mean, wouldn't that be a no-brainer? Or is it because there's already so many accessories? You know, you got a tailpiece and the sign and the bar and whatever. I mean, cost per figure is probably decently high on this set considering how many custom molds they came up with. I don't know if they're ever going to be able to use any of these molds anywhere else, right? I mean, Lego's the king of reusing a mold, but yeah, I mean, I guess the duck ones, we might see some more duck characters. Now the bad question, should I try and get the 2 series I skipped? Considering I virtually have everything that ever been put out in this stuff. Yeah, see? Could he, see, I know I'm not crazy. Could have used the flippers, right? I can't, whatever was supposed to come out in January, because I had them, I was committed to it, and then before they released, I canceled my orders, and I want to say, wasn't there like a second Nintendo series and something else that came out in January? Because I know I have the first. Wrong bag. So prior to this set, these were the last 2 I got, and this was 91361, the Nintendo, and I want to say, was it like an HP series? And then I can't remember what 1 or 2 were supposed to come out in January, but I canceled those because I was done with CMFs. It's like, it just doesn't do it for me. But Looney Tunes, I love this stuff. How bad is this going to look if I start doing this? Because I only got it on locked focus, so I'm not sure what's going to happen here. For some reason, I think this is interesting to do. The parade. Can't possibly look good. Like I said, I've already locked the focus. This should look like trash. Can I fix that? Oh, I guess I can a little. Let's see. I'm having too much fun here. If I can get these all lined up in one pass, then we'll probably put a stop. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, see, I don't know. I'm short just a little bit. That's crazy. That is crazy. And we'll zoom it out just, actually that's as much as I can zoom it out. DC figures? Could be. You're gonna make me look this up, aren't you? See, I never did take the photography for those two sets, but if I look, Bricklink, not Bricklonk, Bricklink, cookies, don't care. Again with the cookies. Isn't that showing all the series here? Well, I've always done a little video doing carousel on my larger board. I just haven't done it with the last bunch of sets just because I've procrastinated so much. I love doing the photography, but it's also, life sucking, I'd rather build and take pictures. Pretty cool though. I love watching them go around. And the focus is out again when I do that, so then there we go. That don't look too bad. Might look better like this, or even like that. That's not so bad. But yeah, I can't remember if I do this and if I do mini figure. Will that show me all the series? There we go. If I click on series, okay, fine. Are they in order here? I'm hoping. I want to say series or sets. If I go gear, is it going to show me? It's showing me a lot of other garbage too, right? And I used to have a shortcut that would show me all of these things. Well, what's the number here? 71030? I bet you if I do this. (71030). So if I hit enter on that, if I go set, if I click on this now if I click on collectible minifigures, yes, this looks like they're in order, more or less. So I'm good for all the early ones. I don't have GB. I don't have... I got Unikitty. Disney. So let's get to more recent stuff. Simpsons, I've got them all. Going down, at what point... DFB I don't have. Deutschner, Fussball, Bund. No, I don't have that. I know I got everything in 2016. Let's see, come on. What is, if I go scroll out, 2020? But I'm pretty sure I got the DC 2020, 2020. let's see. Okay, so I think Series 21 I don't have, which was 71029, and I don't think I have that. It looks pretty cool. It's got a dolphin figure. They're all costumes for the most part. No, they're not all costumes. That looks like one I don't have. 30 I've got. So what's 28? Harry Potter Series 2? Maybe it's only one set I don't have. Because I've got some HP one here. Let's see. Well, that's Nintendo. Come on. You're going to make me open this, aren't you? I don't really want to open up another one, but is one of these? No. Yes, this one's open. 71028. So you know what? It's only one set I'm out. 71029. And if I go back one, you know what? Maybe... you know, but there's nothing about it. Nothing about that series that strikes me. Like, I don't know. It just sucks because it's, other than the soccer players and the language regional sets, I just, you know, it's now the only set I don't have. You know, I got one sealed Mr. Gold, one open Mr. Gold. But, yeah. I guess I give that some real thought. 71029. Do I buy it? Okay, everyone. Well, thanks for hanging around. And so let's see. I'm going to close her down. This has been great. Hour and a half. This was cool opening these up with some help. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mama Lego, Brad, Corey, who was around and went to eat, Benjamin, Chantel. Thanks to everyone. I'm going to close her down, and see you later. Peace.